gentlemen, thank you for giving me the honour of addressing you on this 149th day of our stand here at Woodville. 5 months on, we remain as committed as ever, a conspicuous retort to those who dismiss this protest as a one-week wonder. Your attitude today, every weeknight in the civil rights camp, is a testament to the dedication and resolve of our entire community. It is an indictment on the system that people have pushed so far and mistreated so much that their only recourse is civil action. Today our community remains united, determined and focused. And let me be clear, the Leganese Brethren bonds will return, and it will be the unswerving will of our people that makes that so. Beyond no illusions, this protest is working. The Protestant camp at the very heart of discussions on the future of this country, and the civil and religious liberty demanded today is a foundation upon which a future agreement will succeed or fail. 5 months on from the calamity that was the 12th of July determination, we have looked again with bewilderment at the perversity of the Parades Commission's decision-making process. Many of us greeted the onward parade of the Leganese apprentice boys from dairy clubs as they set off in the traditional closing of the gates commemoration in Londonderry. The club and their band walked this morning on the same stretch of supposedly contentious road that is forbidden to their brethren in the Orange Order. We are to believe that though some mystical process the Parades Commission have determined that a route is contentious if you walk it in a certain direction, and your civil rights can be only expressed on your way out but not on your return. Anywhere else this would be regarded as ludicrous. In Northern Ireland today, that farce passes as law. We must question the motives of the Parades Commission and wonder exactly whose agenda they are pursuing. It is clear that today they are driven by their own hubris, by a desire to scold those who have slighted them regardless of cause, justification or consequence. Their decisions today are the parting shots of a quango who can see twilight and are trying to settle old scores before extinction. To them I say this: roll on the 31st of December and good riddance. The Loyalists of Ulster have demonstrated our commitment, and we have shown clearly that we will see this out. Notwithstanding their dubious motivations and abject arrogance, a significant failure of this Commission has been its arrogance in understanding the underlying dynamic to this notion of contentious routes. This is not simply about the Crumlin Road. Is it about Donegal Street and Newtonards Road and Carrickhill and Springfield Road and Ormo Road and Drumcree and Dunloy and Resharkin and everywhere else Republican movement have contrived offence for their narrow political purposes? Almost 20 years from the ceasefires, 15 from the agreement, and when communities were quietly making ground and heated division, Republicans upped the ante. The question should be why. This is not about a community's genuine reaction to a parade along a main thoroughfare. The voice of that community is suppressed by competing forces determined to protect their own narrow, selfish aims. This is not about a lack of respect or refusal to dialogue. How can it be? For over 10 years, the loyal orders of this community have engaged in dialogue. This is not about triumphalism. What is triumphalism about? A dignified, respectful parade by the religious order, often with flags furled and a single drumbeat. This is not about inconvenience. What can be inconvenient about 5 minutes of a public holiday before and after normal business hours, and with road congestion no more than a heavy parade of traffic? This is not about offence. What can be offensive about a collarette, a band uniform or an instrument? The Crumlin Road is used by unionists day and daily in both directions and without offence. Yet we are to believe it causes offence when you add a strip of orange cloth. What is it about? Very clearly and without question, it is a battle of competing IRAs. The Provisional IRA are in a British Regional Assembly administering British rule on behalf of Her Majesty's Government. In a storming to where they would have no return. And let's remember, Sinn Féin and the IRA said there'd be no return of Stormont. Haven't surrendered a lot of bullets and a lot of ounces. And as a fortitude of unionism has shown, their day hasn't come, nor is it likely to come. The so-called dissidents are all too eager to publicise these facts and to jockey support for their futile campaign of armed struggle for slow learners. The couple of 100 yards from Trudell to Hesketh is the latest battleground in the struggle of the hearts and minds of violent nationalism. As has always been at their core, they who can attack the prods the most will get to claim Republican superiority in Ardoyne. So nor short-sighted and selfish, this struggle that is their right to assemble is that the crosshairs and the fools in the Braids Commission have levelled their sights. All of this hypocrisy is nothing new, and the people of the Greater Shankill know well the depths to which the Ardoyne IRA have stooped, driven by the propaganda of those who are institutionally offended but conveniently blind. We are often regaled with the price of Ardoyne has paid in the Troubles. Yet we are told of the wounds inflicted by its IRA, its 3rd Battalion recognised even by Republicans themselves at its most sectarian and indiscriminate. We can see through the cries of gross offence as a silent parade did nothing to the crack of a Kalashnikov round skirting the steeple of Holy Cross Church a few hours later, while the furore had a tune outside a closed chapel, though never a whimper of the Provo band's glorification in its outhalls. The effrontery of those who are indignant at the sound of an instrument outside a place of worship, but who look the other direction when the same place of worship is used to launch incendiaries is not lost on us. We are by no means immune to it all. Thursday night's gun attack from Broughton Park and the car bomb launched from the Ardoyne on Belfast city centre were attempts at mass murder, which bring it into clear focus. Continuing threat of Ardoyne Republicans and at the same time give perspective to the actions of this community. A community using their voices and their wills, not guns and bombs. It gives perspective also to the threat of violence used too often by the Braids Commission in their terminations. Is anyone here today unclear of where that bet as blatantly comes from? No, we're not. These failures of selective vision and hearing are commonplace. Let us hope that whatever replaces the Braids Commission doesn't share those same incapacities and can address this internal Republican tussle for what it is. And whilst those warmongers continue in their efforts, we will steadily and steadfastly continue on the path ahead. Despite what the media may betray, you are a respectable people, and as Trudell Initiative has shown, we are open to compromise if it is just and honourable. But no compromise can be just or honourable if not based on the certainty of our civil and democratic rights. For in that regard, we will never, ever surrender.
God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen. God save our Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save